So, hey guys, um, this is my first video I'm gonna say because I don't even know if I'm gonna post this or not, but I've been having the urge for probably like 3, 4 weeks now. I don't know. I just felt like instead of trying to keep my thoughts or what I'm feeling, what I'm going through just in mind, I wanted to document it and I guess see if other people are going through what I guess I'm starting to go through. So, my name's Ken, and I guess let's start this. So, again, my name's Ken, Ken, and I'm from Jersey. I'm 20, and I am a junior at the university near my town. I'm a pre-med student and hopefully trying my best to become a doctor in the next 11, 12 years, but this video is not about that. So let's do this again. I'm Ken and I'm trans. So about 7.5 weeks ago, I came out to my family and friends and told them that I am transgender. And I guess I just wanted to talk about the things that happened from that point to where we are now. My emotions, my train of thought, how I'm just going about what I'm going about in these last few weeks. So I first came out to my best friend. I was at my aunt's house, just got off work, and I don't know, I guess like my heart was feeling like very heavy, and it was feeling like that since the start of September. Now, I think I told my best friend like September 14th. We started classes like the 6th, I believe, I'm not sure. But just going to sleep at night and waking up in the morning, I just felt like I had to get something out. Like, these were feelings that I've been suppressing for years now, and I felt like instead of just holding it in and trying to figure out myself, that I really needed to understand that I needed to share, not necessarily a problem, but share how I've been feeling for so long now. So I'm just like sitting casually, just watching TV, and I just text her like, I gotta tell you something. I felt like in that moment, it gave me a split second to A, switch the subject or lie, or B, just go through with it and see like what she said. I pretty much just told her for so long that but for so long that I knew that I was a guy. And I mean, it took me so long to send that. I felt like when she replied, I was sitting there for about 15, 20 minutes, like, how the hell am I going to tell my best friend this? Like, we're in our third year of college. I felt that she should know almost everything about me, but so I finally sent the text, and she asked me, like, am I sure, or, is it something else? And I'm just like, no, like, that's how I really feel. I really do not feel like, but I've known for so long that I am a guy. more of the story, she ended up coming over to my aunt's house that night, and I think we literally cried for like an hour and a half and try to figure out like how I wanted to go about this, and um, what I wanted to be called, why I was feeling that way. Um, was it something that I was positive about? And, just the works. And I was telling her, like, when you've been able to process this for so long, or just any situation in general, sometimes you just know what to do and how to go about it, and no one can tell you otherwise. Um, I told her that night before she left that I was going to hold off with telling my family because I knew that was something that was going to be hard. Like, it just felt different to be able to tell her because we're just open like that, but I've never really been 100% open with my family. I ended up telling her I was going to wait, but that that didn't last so long. It was literally a few days after I told her that I immediately just told my family. I felt that I could not be delayed no more, and I just needed to start living in my true self. I first told my aunt. I was so nervous, and I've been so nervous for so long that face to face conversations I think would have killed me. So everybody that I told was literally through a text message until we had to meet face to face. So I told my aunt, and she pretty much was just like, she knew something was off with me for like so long, but I was just never open to talking about it. And I was just like, I understand. It just like scared me so much because growing in a religious family, I felt I was just muted. Like, to be able to come out and say something like that was just forbidden, and is forbidden for, you know, anybody who's part of LGBT. And it didn't help my case that my family just happens to be from a foreign country. So those are the two aspects that killed me and made it so hard for me to even want to tell anybody in my family. It ended up going from my aunt to my closest cousin that I grew up with, and that pretty much ended up with her saying like, whatever help that you need, let me know. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I told them both that I would wait, a couple of weeks or a few months before I told the biggest person, which was my mom. So I was just like, again, I can't be delayed. And I I think I ended up telling her like 2 days later after them, and terrible. I sent her a message on Facebook, and that whole day I was just waiting for a response or a text or a phone call, and I didn't get one. So I forgot how I got her to read it, but I was pretty much just like, could you, check your Facebook and, look at that message that I sent you? It wasn't long until she called me and pretty much just, she was so upset. Was just like, you're my 20-year-old daughter, you're my first child, like, I don't understand this, like, educate me. And knowing my mom, her with the educate me line was pretty much just like, say something so I can have more of a reason to yell at you. So I didn't get much words out. It was pretty much just a repeat of, you're my first child, you're my 20-year-old daughter, I don't understand, like, why you waited so long to tell me that you want to be a boy, and, like, I don't get it. This is, something that doesn't happen in our family, and pretty much just like, I'm sick and I have a problem, and it ended with, you're on your own, like, find out how to pay your school tuition on your own, don't involve me in anything, you know, I don't want to talk to you. And I'm just like, you know, okay, have a good night. Like, I felt like this for years now, and I just didn't want any conversations to stare me back or keep me mute longer than they already have. So after telling her that consisted of a week of text messages, which included Bible passages, gospel songs on YouTube, her thoughts, and pretty much that she's waiting for somebody to save me. And I'm just like, okay. Like, I was so upset because I wanted it to be where I just wanted a scenario where it was just like, okay, what do we do next? And I guess having it in the back of my mind that I wasn't going to get that is kind of what held me forward. I don't know if that's clear, but I guess she was waiting for me to be like, just kidding, or, you know, I just wanted to see how you felt about that, and this is a joke. But at the end of the day, this is nowhere near a joke. And for people who can view it that way, then I don't know what to say. It's just not something that you make fun of with somebody who's been struggling with their identity for, fuck it, regardless if it was 10 years, 1 month, 3 days. Like, the timing doesn't even matter. The way a person feels is just, you know, how they feel. So that week was very intense. I felt like I did everything so fast. I told a program that I'm part of on campus, you know, I sent a long message in our group chat, which has over 40 people in it, and I was just like, you know, hey guys, this is the way I'm feeling. I've been feeling like this for so long. This is what I want you to call me, and these are my pronouns, which are he, him, his. And it was not long after that I told my boss at work that this is what I want to be referred to as, and this is what I want to be called. And it's just like, after already getting that out, I did not want to wait any longer anywhere to hide myself for, you know, plus years or plus months to come. And I don't know, at first it was weird with, you know, my best friend referring to me with male pronouns, because I was just like, even though like I came out, I just needed, you know, a second to adjust to that, because I did not ever think like it would become my reality. Like, it would only be like scenarios that I was replaying in my head. But, you know, it didn't take long for people to use my proper pronouns. And even today, some people mess up, but it's just like, I've had so long to adjust that I need to give people time to adjust to me. And I don't necessarily get upset when people mess up, because I know it's not intentional. But it's like, you know, I feel like come next semester, I think it would make me upset. But I guess I'll update you guys when we get there. Week 1 was rough. Week 2 consisted of no communication with my family, and, you know, still some harsh comments from my mom. I think I want to really fast forward to how I was feeling from like week 5 till now, it's like my happiness found a way to progress. And, you know, I was excited that finally I could focus on myself and be happy for myself. And I just didn't have to sit around pleasing everyone else. And it was just about me. And not necessarily saying I'm not happy now, but I felt like I've been the happiest I've ever been. And I just, I like that feeling because I don't feel like I ever felt it before. And it's just something that I needed to get away from pleasing everybody else before I needed to please myself. And now that we're here at week 7.5, 8, I'm learning to ignore the negativity and just stay positive and true to myself and steer clear away from, taking steps back and only moving forward. So it's been an emotional roller coaster, and I'm only getting better. Hopefully, a little bit stronger as the weeks go on. And my only goal is to not let anything, regardless if it's my family or people that I encounter, allow me to take steps back. So I apologize for this being long, but I guess if this goes well, I'll probably post more, which will be way shorter. But I guess I just had to get all this out because I've been holding it in for so long. So again, my name is Ken, and I hope that I'm able to speak to more trans men in the Jersey area, or the tri-state area in general, or anywhere around the world, and be able to exchange stories or just help each other power through, whether you're pre-T or on T now. So that's all I have to say for now. I hope you guys have a good day.